Hello champions, welcome to Deeksha Karnataka YouTube channel, and in the branch review today I am bringing you something which you have requested in the past. And if you are someone who is obviously fascinated by how aeroplanes work or want to work on NASA or ISRO and launch the next rocket that is going from Earth in the space, then definitely the two branches that you may have considered are aerospace engineering and aeronautics engineering. Even though the basics are same, they are slightly different from each other. So basically in this session I will be explaining you what is aerospace, what is aeronautics, what is the basic difference between them, and the college-wise cutoffs for different colleges, as well as the future scope, everything. So let's see what all we are going to discuss. What is aeronautical engineering? What is aerospace engineering? Subject that you are going to study in, if you are studying any of these, career opportunities and expected salaries, best colleges, college-wise cutoff basically, and who should and who should not choose these branches. Okay, so as you know, many students are right now, the counseling process is about to start and you are shortlisting your branches for which branch you want to study, which college you want to study. Some of you have seen that some of the top colleges have very higher cutoff than your rank, so you are wondering that I will definitely get into this college because my rank is lower than the cutoff, so definitely I'm going to get this. So that is one of the reason that I have chosen that whether you should actually choose aerospace or aeronautics or not. So that's everything we will discuss in this lecture. So first we will obviously start with what is aeronautical engineering. Okay, aeronautical engineering deals mainly with aircraft that fly within Earth's atmosphere. For example, the planes, helicopters, fighter jets, drones, aircraft engines, and many more. Obviously, you know, nowadays they are the air warfare that has been happening between different countries, including India in the past also. So the air warfare is now evolving, right? So there are a lot of scopes if you are choosing aeronautical engineering. If you have ever dreamed of working on commercial aircraft or defensive aviation, this is the field. So if you wonder how, basically you will not be a pilot, by the way, you will be a support engineer. Okay, the main role of aeronautical engineer will be support engineer. Either you will manufacture parts or you will go there and you will have to repair the parts. Obviously they are high value objects, they cannot be repaired by local mechanics or local repairmen, so they require highly skilled engineers to do that, right? So they have to come here, they have to check all the things, they are functioning properly or not. So that's why this is a high value job. Okay, so if you get selected here, generally initially pay may be slightly lower, but we will discuss that as well. But if you are progressing, then your pay scale can be very, very high, right? So that is one of the very specialized part of engineering. It is not like common computer science. There are a lot of allied courses. It is a very specialized branch of engineering. Now let's discuss about aerospace engineering. As the name suggests, there is a space included here. So aerospace engineering is basically broader version of aeronautics. It includes aeronautics as well as astronautics. So that means it not only deals with the objects that fly within Earth, it also deals with the objects that fly outside Earth as well. That means the rockets, satellites, rockets, spacecraft, space exploration systems, etc. Right? So if you have ever dreamed about that I want to build a rocket, it will go to the space, then definitely this is the branch you should choose, that is aerospace. Aerospace means air as well as space. Aeronautics means only air within Earth's atmosphere. Aerospace means not only on Earth, it will also cover space as well. So basically it's a double specialization, you might say. Aeronautics is only within Earth, you will go into deeper of Earth. Here you will study not only Earth, but you will also study how rockets are being built and how you can explore the space as well. So in simple words, aeronautical engineering is air plus space, right? So that is the major difference, that aeronautics basically deals with the objects that fly within Earth, and aerospace Not only within Earth, it also deals with objects which fly outside Earth as well, right? So very fascinating, right? I know it is very fascinating that okay, I will build a rocket, etc., etc., but hold on till last page where we will be discussing whether you should choose it or not. So that's very, very important. Now let's move on. What you will study? So main core subjects common to both of them are engineering mechanics, obviously part of mechanical engineering. It's part of mechanical engineering. So engineering mechanics will be very, very deep. Fluid mechanics, thermodynamics. So if you are someone who is hating thermodynamics in the past, maybe you should not choose this branch. Aerodynamics, right, a higher order of fluid mechanics. Aircraft structure, propulsion systems, avionics, space technology as well. So how a rocket basically fly. We always say that this is not a rocket science. If you observe our classes as well, for easy things we say this is not a rocket science. So basically you have to study rocket science, and this is not easy. The subjects that you are seeing here very, very physics heavy, obviously. So mostly a lot of physics are there, and application physics, not theoretical physics, but a lot of applicative physics is involved over here, right? And a lot of combination of and multiplication permutations are required in this branch. So you may need to take help from the other branches as well if you want to design something. Designing is very, very critical, very difficult in this branch. Not everyone becomes the head of ISRO, right? Now let's move on. Scope and career opportunities. So that is the major important part. So is there scope in India? So you may be thinking that okay, it may not be as popular in India, so maybe there are not scopes. Yes, the opportunities are not as high as computer science, obviously, but yes, the scope is there. If you are someone who is involved deeply into the subject, and if you develop your skills, definitely there are a lot of scopes in India as well. Okay, you can work organizations like government sector, ISRO, DRDO, HAL, National Avionics Limited, Indian Air Force, defense industries. So defense industries can be private, semi-private or semi-government. So now governments are transferring their productions to private companies, so that is also possible. In private sector, Boeing, the next plane that you might catch is built by Boeing. Okay, Airbus, GE Aerospace, Rolls-Royce, Safran, Tata Advanced Systems, Mahindra Aerospace. Mahindra is also working in aerospace, and most of you are thinking about what about the Starlink. Yes, Starlink also, but it is not Indian company, right? So that's why it is not mentioned here. There are also opportunities abroad, right? So USA, obviously, then Germany, France, Canada, UK. Many students pursue higher studies and research after BTech. So the career, the course, the opportunities are not end after your BTech. So if you are someone who is really into researching into this field, then definitely this is a branch, because the maybe the opportunities may not as high as other branches of BTech, but if you do MTech in this and if you do PhD in this, definitely your opportunities will be vastly improved, and you will get a job in maybe in NASA or in ISRO. Right? So if that is your dream, then you should choose it. Okay, but it is a difficult subject, right? So scope and career opportunities. Freshers generally receive, now let us talk about packages. Freshers usually receive something between 5 to 10 lakh per annum. Top recruiters may offer you 12 to 20 lakh per annum as well, but for that you have to be highly skilled. Okay, international opportunities can be much higher if you are choosing if you are capable enough, and if you are joining some international companies, the pay package will be much higher. But remember, this branch is skill oriented. As I mentioned, your packages depend heavily on college quality, internship, so if you have done any internship or not, the projects that you have handled, software skills also required, obviously, and research exposure. So if you are exposed to research, as I mentioned, MTech and PhD, if you are doing it, definitely your scope of getting a job will be much more better. Now in many cases what happens is that students think that, okay, BTech I have done, my family has paid a lot of money, so I will get a job immediately after BTech. But remember, if you are a good enough student, okay, 90% good students, they generally pursue MTech. Okay, why? Because when you do MTech, you are basically getting paid. So that is one important part of doing MTech after BTech. If you are doing it from some good IITs or some good institutes, you will be paid stipends. Stipends are very good amount nowadays. When I was a student, stipend was not that good, but nowadays the stipend amount that you will receive if you are doing MTech from a government colleges or some of the good private colleges as well, you will get a good amount. Okay, and if you are doing PhD also, you are going to get paid almost equivalent to a good teacher. Okay, the salary of a teacher, good teacher, experienced teacher, you are going to get almost the same salary of that teacher, right? So PhD and MTech, both cases you will get paid. So don't worry if you are thinking that I will not want to burden my family with the financial stress, but that is not required, because in most cases MTech the fees will already be taken care of by your stipend, and you will able to save some money as well. So that is one suggestion from my side. So if you are someone who is studious, who wants to explore more and obviously have some aptitude for research and some love for physics, definitely you should choose aerospace. Right, now let us look into the college wise cutoff. This is the final round cutoff for individual colleges, right, not the first round or the second round. This is the third round cutoff for all the colleges. So RV College of Engineering, they offer aerospace, aero and space both. The cutoff was 2069. MS Ramaiah College, this is the Institute of Technology, MSRIT, they offer aerospace engineering, 6,536. MS Ramaiah University, obviously they are part of each other, but they have separate seats. So BTech in aerospace engineering, 11,215. Dayanand Sagar College, Aeronautical Engineering, they do not offer aerospace. They okay, they have both. One branch offer the main branch offer only aeronautical, and the cutoff was 12,812. Dayanand Sagar University in the Kanakpura Road, Ramnagar, that offers aerospace engineering. Okay, so don't be confused. Dayanand Sagar college is different, university is different. Okay, obviously under the same branch, but under the same management, but the branches are different, so college codes are also different. So Dayanand Sagar offers aeronautical, Dayanand Sagar University offers aerospace, 24,798. So next is Reva University. Reva University, private university, they offer aerospace engineering, 26,755. Acharya Institute of Technology, aeronautical engineering. So be careful, aeronautics and aerospace, as I mentioned, both are even though they are very close to each other, cousin brothers, but they are not exactly same. So 38,996, 38,996. Ambedkar University, they offer aeronautical engineering, 41,216. KLS Kodge Institute of Technology, Belgaum, aeronautical engineering, 47,195. MVJ College of Engineering, they offer aerospace engineering, 47,493. Next, Global Academy of Technology, they offer aeronautical engineering, 52,206. So as you can see, the cutoff is way higher than some of the other courses in these colleges only. Alliance University, Bangalore, aerospace engineering, 65,431. SJC Institute of Technology, aeronautical engineering, 66,385. MVJ College of Engineering, they also offer aeronautical engineering, 80,025. ACS College of Engineering, Hubli, aerospace engineering, 91,798. So these are the main top 15 colleges of aerospace and aeronautical engineering. So as you can see, most of them are offering aerospace, few of them are also offering aeronautical engineering as well. Right, now who should choose this branch, who should not? So choose this branch if you love physics. obviously I am a physics teacher, so I will say that if you love physics, you can choose this branch. You are fascinated by aircraft, rockets, space missions, etc. So that always excites you, then definitely you should choose it. You enjoy mathematics and problem solving. So this is not only physics, you have to apply the physics and create mathematical problems and then solve them. That is very important part. Okay, so always some equations are not always a simple equation. In mathematics it may be a simple equation, but when you apply physics to it, the equation has a meaning to it, right? So if you are someone who enjoys challenge, definitely you should choose it. You are willing to pursue higher studies if required. So as I mentioned, the aeronautics and aeronautical engineering is basically if you are willing to go extra mileage by doing MTech and PhD in future, then definitely this branch suits you. You are passionate about research and innovation. So innovation is there in other branches as well, but research oriented innovation, if you are interested in that, definitely this is a branch you should choose. But who should not choose this? So that is the very important part. First of all, the fewer seats, the seats are less in this branch, limited core companies, okay, compared to CSE, okay, higher dependence on MTech or MS for advanced roles. Okay, so if you are doing MS generally done in foreign universities, MTech is in India, okay, equivalent, MS and MTech are equivalent. So if you are not willing to do MS, if you want to get a job immediately after passing out, then definitely this branch is not for you. Need for strong physics and mathematics. So if you are someone who is not good at physics or at mathematics, then definitely this branch is not for you at all. Competition for government organizations like ISRO and DRDO. So there are a lot of high value competition, and generally if you are applying for ISRO or DRDO, they will not take you after BTech, almost certainly. They might hire you as an intern, but not as a full-time employee. Full-time employees are hired only if you are coming via GATE exam. Okay, so that is the MTech level exam. So once you are selected, ISRO will pay the fees, ISRO will pay you stipend as well. You just need to complete the MTech. You have to show your merit in the MTech, then you can join ISRO or DRDO. Okay, so these are the two top organizations in government sector that hire, but for that obviously high competition is there and you have to pursue MTech for this. So don't choose this branch simply because space sounds cool. Okay, so if you think that space sounds cool, do not choose it. Okay, you have to have the aptitude, you have to have the love for this. Okay, choose it because you genuinely love aircraft and engineering, and as the points I have mentioned in the past, right? So I hope that clears your confusion that whether I should choose aerospace or I should not choose, because the obviously higher cutoffs, good colleges are available at a lower ranks. So possibly I might get a college with my decent rank. So do not choose it if you are not satisfying one of these criteria, right? So very important point for all of you, those who are thinking aerospace or aeronautics, right? This will be helpful to all of you. So give it a thumbs up, and obviously don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you have not yet subscribed, right? I'll be back with more colleges and more branch reviews in future. So keep us inspiring, leave your message in the comment section, and definitely subscribe to our channel and follow the WhatsApp channel if you have not yet done so. I'll be back. Till then, bye.